Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic for all dog owners. It's about understanding the subtle ways our dogs communicate, especially when they're not feeling their best. Dogs live in the moment, and their behavior is a direct reflection of their physical and emotional state. They can't tell us in words when something is wrong, so we must learn to read their energy, their body language, and the small changes that can mean so much. We'll uncover 16 hidden signs that your dog might be silently begging for help. So let's get started and learn how to listen to what our dogs are really saying, even when they're not making a sound. An imbalance in a dog often shows through their appetite. A sudden change, like refusing food or becoming ravenous, is significant. Eating is deeply connected to their survival instincts. Shifts in this behavior indicate disturbed internal energy. Stress and anxiety can impact a dog's willingness to eat. If changes persist, consult your veterinarian. Licking. Dogs lick for grooming and for affection, but excessive licking is a red flag. It can indicate discomfort, physical or psychological. Physically, it might be allergies. Psychologically, it's often linked to anxiety or stress. Observe and consult your veterinarian. Aggression in a dog is a very serious signal. It's usually a symptom, not the problem itself. Often, it's a last resort when a dog feels threatened or in pain. Sudden aggression is often rooted in pain or fear. Ensure safety first, then understand the cause. Consult your vet and consider a professional behaviorist. Energy. It's the essence of life, and in our dogs, it's usually abundant and joyful. So, when you notice a significant drop in your dog's usual energy levels, when they seem tired all the time, uninterested in activities they once loved, this is lethargy, and it's a serious sign that something is amiss. Lethargy can be a symptom of a vast array of underlying health problems. It's not always purely physical, though. Just like humans, dogs can experience a form of depression or deep sadness, especially after a significant loss or a major upheaval in their environment. A visit to the veterinarian is essential to explore potential medical causes. Barking is a natural form of communication for dogs, but when barking becomes excessive, persistent, and seemingly without a clear, immediate purpose, it transforms from communication into a signal of distress or an unmet need. A dog that barks nonstop is often a dog with an internal imbalance. Consider the context of the barking. Is your dog barking frantically every time you leave the house? This could be separation anxiety. Physical discomfort can also lead to increased vocalization. To address excessive barking, you first need to become a detective. Ensure your dog is getting adequate exercise and provide mental stimulation. Dogs are naturally social animals, pack animals. So, when a dog that is typically outgoing and engaged suddenly starts hiding or seeking solitude, it's a significant behavioral shift that should not be ignored. Hiding is often a sign that the dog is feeling overwhelmed, fearful, in pain, or unwell. Fear is a very common reason for a dog to hide. Illness or pain can also cause a dog to withdraw and hide. If the hiding behavior is new, persistent, or accompanied by other symptoms, a veterinary checkup is essential to rule out medical issues. Changes in your dog's bathroom habits are often one of the most noticeable signs that something is wrong. If a well-trained dog starts having accidents, or you notice changes in their urine or feces, these need immediate attention. Frequent urination, straining, or blood in urine can indicate infections, stones, or diabetes. Changes in defecation patterns are also important. Prompt attention can lead to quicker relief and prevent complications. All dogs scratch themselves from time to time. It's a normal part of being a dog. However, when scratching becomes persistent, intense, or obsessive, to the point where your dog is damaging their skin, losing fur, or seems constantly uncomfortable, this is excessive scratching, and it's a definite sign that your dog is silently begging for help. One of the most common culprits behind excessive scratching is allergies. Parasites are another major cause of severe itching. Beyond allergies and parasites, skin infections, dry skin, or even hormonal imbalances can contribute to excessive scratching. A trip to the vet is crucial to identify the cause and find a way to soothe their suffering skin. A limp is a clear sign your dog is in pain or discomfort. It's their body's way of saying that leg hurts. Causes range from minor injuries to serious conditions. For older dogs, it can indicate arthritis. Persistent limps need a vet's evaluation. Your dog's weight is a key indicator of their overall health. While slight fluctuations can be normal, any sudden or unexplained weight gain or weight loss should be a cause for concern and investigation. Unexplained weight loss can be particularly alarming and may point to serious issues like malabsorption syndromes, parasites, or even cancer. On the other hand, unexplained weight gain can indicate a medical problem like hypothyroidism or Cushing's disease. Monitoring your dog's body condition is just as important as monitoring the number on the scale. If you notice your dog is suddenly looking much thinner, or if they are rapidly packing on pounds without a clear reason, it's time for a veterinary consultation. We often joke about doggy breath, and it's true that a dog's breath isn't usually minty fresh. However, there's a difference between typical dog breath and a truly foul, persistent odor coming from your dog's mouth. The primary cause of seriously bad breath in dogs is dental disease. While dental problems are the most frequent culprit, persistent bad breath can sometimes indicate other, more serious systemic health problems. So don't just dismiss strong, offensive bad breath as normal. A proper diagnosis from your vet is crucial to ensure your dog receives the correct treatment to clear up the discharge and address the root cause of their discomfort. Vocalization is a key part of how dogs communicate, and whining or whimpering are specific sounds that often signal a need or distress. Pain is a very common reason for a dog to whine or whimper, especially if the vocalization is new or occurs in specific situations. Anxiety and stress are also major triggers for whining. If your dog starts whining or whimpering more than usual or in a way that seems out of character, don't ignore it. First, try to determine if there's an obvious trigger in their environment. If the whining is persistent, unexplained, or accompanied by other concerning symptoms, a veterinary visit is essential. Sleep is vital for dogs, just as it is for humans. Significant changes in your dog's sleeping patterns can be a sign that something is wrong. Excessive sleep may indicate lethargy, a sign of potential illness or pain. Restlessness, pacing, or frequent waking can also signal a problem. If these changes persist, consult your veterinarian. A little bit of clear, watery discharge from your dog's eyes or nose can sometimes be normal. However, excessive discharge or changes in color, becoming thick, yellow, green, or bloody, indicate infection or another health problem. A vet's diagnosis is crucial for proper treatment. Panting is a normal and essential physiological process for dogs. However, excessive panting, meaning panting that occurs when your dog hasn't been exercising, isn't hot, or seems out of proportion to the situation, can be a significant indicator of underlying stress, anxiety, pain, or a serious medical condition. One of the most common non-exercise, non-heat-related reasons for excessive panting is stress or anxiety. Pain is another major cause of unexplained excessive panting. More seriously, excessive panting can be a symptom of various medical conditions. If your dog is panting excessively without an obvious reason, especially if it's sudden, labored, or accompanied by other worrisome signs, seek veterinary attention immediately. Play is such a fundamental part of a healthy, happy dog's life. So when a dog who normally loves to play suddenly shows a lack of interest, this is a significant change and a potential sign that they are silently begging for help. Physical discomfort is a very common reason why a dog might lose interest in play. Emotional factors can also play a huge role. Observing this change requires you to know what's normal for your dog's play drive. A veterinary checkup can help rule out underlying pain or illness. Thanks for watching. We've covered 16 important signs that could indicate your dog is silently asking for your help. Remember, you are your dog's primary caregiver, their pack leader, and their closest companion. If you noticed any of these signs in your dog, or if something just doesn't feel right with your furry friend, it's important to consult with your vet. Early detection and intervention can make a world of difference in your dog's health and happiness. By being observant and proactive, you can help your dog live a long, comfortable, and joyful life by your side. See you in the next video.